Alright everybody, so here we go, and we have all of our videos together. Um, Once you have all your YouTube videos gathered up, you will have in your YouTube, if you go up under here, under your profile, you go to your video manager. Under the video manager, it'll give you a list of all the videos that you have made. So you see here, I've got all these videos that I've made. Um, and let me show you some things that you're going to want to do now. Now that you have these things completed and you want to start putting them together, there's a little bit of things that you can do. And so if we go up to this area here and it says upload, we're going to click on upload and you're going to get an upload window. To the left of that, that allows us to do a webcam capture, which we'll talk about or we've already talked about. And we can do a Google Plus Hangout on air broadcast. So you could actually broadcast live through your camera on air through your Google Hangouts. And here's what's called the video editor. This is something that we're going to be clicking on for this because this is going to allow us to choose videos from our video stock that we've been making and put them down into a timeline and create from that our own new video, our own videos that we want to make. So let's say that we have some videos here. Here's a bunch of videos that I have uploaded, and I want to put some together. So let's say I'm going to be just using some of my abstract videos. So I'm going to grab this one and drag it down here. So it drags that video down here, and if I want to fix some things like color, if I want to brighten it up a little bit, we can do that. And I don't want to necessarily do that. I can adjust the contrast, so I have more contrast. Alright, I can stabilize if it's moving around or something like that. I can slow it down, I can rotate it, but for now I'm going to add some more. So I'm going to add another one here. So this one's going to go in here like so. So I'm putting another abstract. I want to go back down here. I want to click and I'm going to choose another one. So these are some videos that I've put together. I want to put them all. So whatever they are for you, if they're your audio, if they're your videos of your stories about yourself or things you want to share, you can put them right down here. Now, one of the things that's interesting is that you have some options. I can add photographs. I can add closed captions. Here's where these are my videos. If I want to add music, I can add music and add a music track down here. However, some things that you might want to do is add a transition. So if I select on transitions, I can get a transition list here of different types of things that I might want to do. So one of the things I might want to do is add transitions between these videos. So if I click and if I drag that down here, I can make a transition. That's a 5-second transition. And so what's going to happen is when it gets to this point, and I can move this along if I want, it'll start to transition with these lines into my new video. So see how it's transitioning there? And it happened over 5 seconds. Now if I wanted it to be faster, I can shrink it down a little bit so I can test it out, so I can get it right up here. And it's a 2-second transition. So let's see. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So there we go. If I want to add a checkerboard transition to this space right here, I can do that. This is a 2-second transition. I think 2-second transitions are pretty good. They're not too long. If I want to see what that looks like, I'll jump ahead. Let's watch it now. There we go. There we go. Nice little transition like that. So there's lots of different kinds. If you want just a crossfade, you can do that. So if I added another video, I could click in this spot, go to my videos, and I could add another type of video here, something that might be of interest that you might want. Let's say this video here, I can add that. And then I can add a different kinds of a kind of effect. I'm going to add a just a nice crossfade. So I'm going to slap in a crossfade right there. I'm going to slow that down a little bit. I want that to be a little bit more dramatic. Might have to drag it a little bit farther. I'm going to click on it and drag it out. So I'm going to back this up. I want to see what that looks like again. So there's the flower. And then I'm going to start into my crossfade, and it's going to crossfade. That wasn't it. It's going to cross here into this video of this animated character moving along. Of course, the animated character isn't a very long video, so that's the end of that. So I could take this and I could actually oops, I'm going to try to stretch it out. I must have moved it somewhere else. I'm going to see if I can undo it. Not sure where it moved it to. Oh, it's just scaled it, just made it a little bit too short. I wanted to stretch it out a little bit. I can't. So I'm not sure what happened to my transition. I'm going to drop that back in there. Maybe make it a little bit longer on this side. Alright. I'm going to go back here. I don't need to start over. I want to see this. I always want to just kind of make sure it looks good. Whereas if it's a 4-second transition, I'm going to miss. There we go. So once I'm happy with this, if I have this, if I wanted to add some music down here, I don't have any music uploaded. Oh, I guess I do. There's music here that I might want to add. I don't exactly know what this is. So you can add some different music, perhaps. Dub Spirit. I don't know what that is. If I was to grab that and put it down here, yeah, it adds that music. You can hear that. Alright, so if I go back up to the video section and I want to see what it looks like together. Alright, so if I did that, and if I said, now, once I was done, and if I was completely finished with that, oh, that makes it so I can see my timeline a lot more clearly. I'm going to say publish my edited video. So I'm going to say this: my final summertime video edited 2014. And I'm going to I'm just going to call it, I'm going to say publish. And so the video is being, oh, okay, so it's going to take a little bit for my edit to be for it to be processed. So it's going to do all this, and I'm going to pause and see what happens. I'm not sure how long it'll take. Alright, so it takes a little while for your video to actually render, but once it's done, it'll show up and it should be finished. Hopefully it'll take less time than mine does. So once you're done, it should be part of your video manager. Mine hasn't shown up yet. It's been a little while. It shouldn't take as long. I think my movie was pretty long. I think it was probably I don't know, it might have been 20-30 minutes long, so it's a little bit too long. So yours will be processed, and you can see how it turns out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So that's using the video editor, and hope that helped.